Do you guys think I'm crazy? Do you think we should be talking about building another van already? I mean,
but we can take all this out easily. This wall I shortened so it can just go right out the back door. All this stuff can come out and we can put it in the other van. So then what we could do is take this van, empty it out. I mean, I'm talking like a few hours. It would be empty. And then go ahead and Carvana it, or take it to a dealer and trade it in, or whatever. Simple, easy. I mean, into a really easy market, van sale market. Even though it's very hot, there was a lot of people interested, but people weren't flocking. I mean, we weren't at the van. I know there were some issues, and it was early in the season, so maybe other times it would, but that becomes a concern. So one option we have is to go ahead, put it out as a full van at 100 and, blah blah blah, and then see if it sells. If it doesn't, then go ahead and take it out and put it in the next van. Now, that being said, though, too, and again, we just got done with this build, I don't know if I want to do that, because in order to sell this correctly, and I'm not saying we're going to not put a ceiling in, we are, but let's say we decide we don't want to put a ceiling in. Well, we can then. We just leave it. I mean, it's okay. I think it's fine. And so, but if we're going to sell it, we need to finish that. We need to finish this. We need to finish this. Even though they're pretty small items, we need to finish it. And then you come into people questioning certain things on how you did your build. That becomes an issue too.
Sure.
It's like, well, you use tie-down straps. Yes, and they're pretty good, or they're great. But it's more they have questions on that.
Right.
And we didn't have that on the 4x4, and we probably went on this. But so anyway, that's kind of some of the thought process.
Again, I can't believe we're talking about a 2023 van build.
Yeah. Well, what it does is it helps determine what you need to do in this van. So
exactly, I agree.
When I was doing it, I felt more pressure. Like, okay, we're selling this, so this needs to be done in this manner, not in this manner that I am totally good with. More in a sellable manner. So it makes a difference, and I'm not sure at this point in time I want to go back through, order everything, build everything, design everything. The only way I want to do that is if this is not really working. We need changes. And off the 4x4 to this, there was changes that were needed, or not needed.
No, that we wanted.
And we wanted more space in here. We wanted more couch. Stuff like that.
Nothing needed to be changed.
Nothing needed, but
you like new toys, so we got different updated electronics and battery systems and EcoFlows. So,
but I also love when we did Aaron's, we kept it really simple, because his budget was much smaller, and we were able to complete that at a really low budget.
It's true.
And so I love that idea. So when we did his, it was kind of like, I want to do that. I want to simplify. I don't want stuff on the roof. I don't want a ladder in the back. I don't want so that was the purpose of this one. And so the next one going to 23, the purpose of that is to get the new all-wheel drive and to get the 4-cylinder, which we have the 4-cylinder, but it's a newer 4-cylinder. So that's the objective for that, and to move forward one more year, and hopefully we can get a good amount out of this van as a cargo van, or so anyway, it's more do we want to build this all over again, or we love what we have and just pull it out and put it in another van? Super easy.
Do you guys think I'm crazy? Do you think we should be talking about building another van already? I mean, let us know. Whose side are you on? My side or his side? Not build it out right yet, not talk about it right yet, and let's just chill.
But you see, which is interesting, because it's like, I'm a planner, and I always think ahead, and not only that, it stresses me out, and I don't get stressed, but like a little bit of stressed out on making sure you're doing it correct.
No, so, I totally agree with all that.
So now, I'm not at all. I mean, the ceiling, to me, I'm like, It looks pretty good. You know, they did a great job putting those acoustic
pads out there.
You know,
yeah.
so and I'm serious. I mean, I don't know if I want to touch the ceiling. So I love that we can just live in this thing and roll.
Yeah, we can.
I love the fact that we can Carvana, and I say Carvana because with our kids, they basically came, picked it up, put it, you know, and drove it off. Okay.
I mean, our last van sale was Carvana. Even though it was in Carvana, they flew a guy in. He got in the van and he drove off. No questions asked. Handed the check, drove off.
That's true. There was a little confusion on what van it was, in fact. So
he was, yeah.
Yeah. So.
Anyways, all right. Give us your comments. Let me know if you're on my side or his side. And that is it. That is the end of our discussion about a 2023.
Well,
right?
But we have to now. We have to spec it out. So we're never putting another window in.
That was the end.
Even though they all worked great, we're just done.
That was
too
the end.
much stress.
Time out.
So.
End of discussion.